childish yet. All right, match 3, round 1. Here we go. Question 1. In what book is a stuffed cat continually dropped?
Red 3. Out of my mind,
Correct. Number 2. In what book are the powers of a best friend growing stronger?
Green 1.
It's one with Bones. Schwab.
Correct. Number 3. In what book is the movie The Adventures of Robin Hood banned?
Green 2.
Project 1065 grants.
Yes. Number 4. In what book does the main character get caught passing a note during a vocabulary test?
Green 2.
Project 1065 grants.
Oh, incorrect. Sorry. Let me repeat. In what book does the main character get caught passing a note during a vocabulary test?
Red 2. Small steps, stature.
Also incorrect. Crossover by Alexander would be the correct answer. Number 5. In what book do characters sneak into a building looking for Ode to the Rattler?
Red 2. Men of the Manifest Vain.
Correct. Number 6. In what book does a biological mother not want her children and was okay? Interruption?
Red 4.
Ooh, that's what I like about this.
Correct. Number 7. In what book does a girl show her father a creature that can solve all their financial problems?
Red 2.
Correct. You weren't sure on that one, were you? Number 8. In what book do old feelings of anger and hate need to be replaced with forgiveness so spirits can move? Interruption?
Green 3.
The old Welsh place gone.
Correct. Number 9. In what book is it so dry a fire could not be started to signal for help?
Green 1.
Project 1065 grass.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat. In what book is it so dry a fire could not be started to signal for help?
Red 1.
Correct. Number 10. In what book does the mom of the main character complain about the service at fast food restaurants? Interruption?
Green 2.
Free lunch. Oh.
Correct. Number 11. In what book does the main character's mom formerly work as a nurse before being laid off?
Green 2.
What are we doing?
I asked him what the author was of the last book.
I know, but we're asking him a question and he's already
Oh.
buzzed in, so you have to be quiet.
Oh, you know,
Sorry.
No talking.
Daddy.
Crossover Alexander.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat the question. In what book does the main character's mom formerly work as a nurse before being laid off?
CBC.
Red 2.
Correct. Number 12. In what book does the mayor get involved when security guards are pinning down a main character? Interruption?
Red 2. Small steps, stature.
Correct. 13. I can turn the page. In what book is a baby delivered by a teacher? Ew.
Red 2. Men of the Manifest Vain.
Yes, and no thank you. Number 14. In what book does it take 5 days for a teacher to learn how to say a student's name properly?
Green 1.
Save me a seat weeks.
Correct. Number 15. In what book does a 2-page spread get created as a story starter for the dad?
Green 2.
Inkling Capel.
Correct. 16. In what book is a bridge destroyed, leaving 2 children? Interruption?
Green 2.
Earthquake Terror. Garrett.
Correct. 17. In what book does a girl describe herself and her brother as 2 feral children like Romulus and Remus?
Red 4.
Old Welsh place behind.
Correct. Number 18. In what book do 2 characters laugh at another character while at the aquarium?
Green 2.
Out of my mind, Jitter.
Uh-huh. Number 19. In what book do parents make a boy submit urine samples for drug testing?
Red 3. Small steps, stature.
Correct. Number 20. In what book does a main character teach a secondary character how to fight?
Green 2.
Project 1065 grants.
Yes. Number 21. In what book does a boy potty train his 2.5-year-old brother?
Red 1.
Correct. 22. In what book is a character always having to ask her caregiver what words mean?
Red 3. The word that saved my life is Bradley.
Correct. 23. In what book did the author insert the definition of words he was using periodically throughout the book?
Green 2.
Crossover Alexander.
Correct. Last question of the round. In what book does a best friend finally tell his full name and history?
Red 4.
Sammy C. Weeks.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat the question. In what book does a best friend finally tell his full name and history?
Green 2.
Oh, that's in my life, Bradley.
Sorry, Tunnel of Bones, Schwab. Alright, make your switches. Okay. Leave 20 off to the side, and 24 off to the side, and erase everything else. That's what I work. Good job, guys.
Did you say?
Okay.
Actually,
This is out.
I did it the run before, but she used it.
Go. Wait, quick. Go.
Wait, who's saying any switching? What?
Justin, are you going to come in, or you want to just stay and keep score? Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to start round 2. Question 1. In what book did the characters begin having to ration their food to ensure that interruption?
Green 4.
The war that saved my life, Bradley.
Correct. Number 2. In what book does the main character feel a tap on her shoulder in the interruption?
Red 2.
Correct. Number 3. In what book does a character purposely not call another character before the plane leaves?
Green 2.
I don't mind Jibber.
Correct. Number 4. In what book were hidden people nicknamed U-boats?
Green 4.
Project 1065 Gratz.
Correct. Haven't read that book. Number 5.
I did, and I didn't.
Number 5. In what book does a character sit in his mother's office reading pamphlets about the military?
Green 2.
The war that saved my life, Bradley.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I'll repeat. In what book does a character sit in his mother's office reading pamphlets about the military?
Red 1.
Sammy C. Weeks.
I'm sorry. Crossover by Alexander. Number 6. In what book does a girl give a taxi driver $50 to give interruption?
Green 4.
Small steps is a car.
Yes. And I didn't get to say the word doofus in that question. You have the doofus in the car behind the slip. Number 7. In what book are fingers referred to as army forks and used for eating?
Green 1.
Project 1065 Grass.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I will repeat. In what book are fingers referred to as army forks and used for eating?
Red 4. The War Saved My Life, Bradley.
Sorry. Moon Over Manifest by Vanderpool is the correct answer. Number 8. In what book does a woman say, you and your brother, just wait?
Green 4.
Old Will's Place.
Correct. Number 9. In what book is the family pet a golden retriever? Interruption.
Green 4.
Out of My Mind, Draper.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect and a -1. Let me repeat the question. In what book is the family pet a golden retriever named Moose?
Red 1.
Wait for the question.
Correct. Number 10. In what book is the main character a vegetarian?
Red 3.
Sammy C. Weeks.
Correct. Number 11. In what book was The Secret Garden a mother's favorite book, and she left a message for her husband inside it?
Green 2.
Crossover Alexander.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat. In what book was The Secret Garden a mother's favorite book, and she left a message for her husband inside of it?
Red 1.
Inkling Author.
Correct. Number 12. In what book is the main character embarrassed to be in the free lunch program at school?
Green 1.
Free lunch, Ogle.
Better get that one, yeah. Maybe the answer in the question. Number 3. Nope, 13. How about that? In what book does a family explore the catacombs?
Green 4.
Tunnel of Bones, Schwab.
Correct. Number 14. In what book is there a character with the nickname Miss Sweet Tea? Interruption?
Red 1.
Crossover.
Yes. Number 15. In what book does a singing sensation fall for a poor boy? Interruption?
Red 2.
Small steps, Central.
Correct. Number 16. In what book is there a warning, leave well enough alone?
Red 2.
Man Over Manifest Vanderpool.
Yes. Number 17. In what book does stealing a TV's remote cause a man interruption?
Green 4.
Old Will's Place.
Yes. 18. In what book is an evil creature created when it interruption?
Inkling Opal.
Correct. 19. In what book is a character afraid of birds?
Green 2.
Project 1065 Gratz.
Yes. Number 20. In what book is rising water a major interruption?
Green 4.
Earthquake Terror Carrot.
Yes. Number 21. In what book does the main character live in the same house with parents and grandparents?
Green 2.
The War That's in My Life, Bradley.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat. In what book does the main character live in the same house with parents and grandparents?
Red 3. ABC Weeks.
Yes. 22. In what book is the main character physically abused by his mom?
Green 4.
Free lunch, Ogle.
Correct. 23. In what book have characters never seen or entered a bank before?
Green 4.
The War That Saved My Life, Bradley.
Yes. Last question of the round. In what book does a character use tickets won by someone else? Interruption.
Green 1.
Small steps to car.
I'm sorry, that's a -1. I'll repeat the question. In what book does a character use tickets won by someone else to go to the aquarium?
Red 2.
Yes, that's correct. End of round 2.
Justin, did you minus
It's
one
good.
us?
Yeah.
You did. Okay, just making sure. Okay.
I want to be small.
Okay, Ross and
What?
Jade, what do you have?
Can I be
do not
scorekeeper?
know.
Just
Oh no,
Justin,
Justin.
can I be scorekeeper?
Yeah.
Well, then why don't we let Justin come in?
Wait, Justin, do you want to come in?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to take a break?
Why do you always keep the buzzer on your Why do you always keep the buzzer on your
When was the first time you did it? Your one
Angela's at 20 or 24. Yeah, 24 on that 16. Yes. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay, we ready for, oh, almost.
Are we 34, 18?
No, 24, it's a
Okay.
2, it's a 24, 20, 24, 18.
That's it.
So it's 44, 2.
40.
40, yeah, 2. Close.
That's why I say Opel.
You ready? Okay. Round 3, question 1. In what book is lunch referred to as a mystery meat and slop?
Red 2. ABC Weeks.
Correct. Number 2. In what book does a little boy count to 10 in French?
Green 1.
Ton of bones, Bob.
Yes. Number 3. In what book does the main character stop an attempted murder?
Green 1.
Small steps to call.
Correct. Number 4. In what book is there a Hooverville, a shack town?
Green 4.
Moon over a manifest Vanderpool.
Correct. Number 5. In what book does a creature lead a dad and a son interruption?
Green 4.
Inkling Opel.
Correct. Number 6. In what book is the main character taught by his mother to make excuses, slip away, and lie?
Red. Free lunch. Ogle.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat. In what book is the main character taught by his mother to make excuses, slip away, and lie?
Green 2. War That Saved My Life, Bradley.
I'm sorry, Project 1065 by Gratz. Number 7. In what book is a girl's inability to walk due to a spinal cord injury?
Red 2. War That Saved My Life, Bradley.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat. In what book is a girl's inability to walk due to a spinal cord injury?
Green 4.
Earthquake, Terror, Karen.
Yes. Number 8. In what book does the main character start eating lunch with another boy and discussing comics?
Red 4. Free lunch. Ogle.
Correct. Number 9. In what book does a goldfish jump out of its bowl?
Green 4.
Out of my mind, Draper.
Yes. Just like you jump out of your chair. Number 10. In what book does someone's uncle think they are a chef because they watch interruption?
Green 4.
Crossover, Alexander.
Yes. Number 11. In what book was a character gifted clothes that included a riding garment with boots?
Green 4.
The War That Saved My Life, Bradley.
Yes. Number 12. In what book is a hiding place for special things a hole in a tree trunk?
Red 1. Old Will's Place Family.
Yes. Number 13. In what book does an American girl text an English girl for advice about a ghost interruption?
Green 4.
Tunnel of Bones, Schwab.
Yes. Question 14. In what book is a character's mom the assistant principal?
Green 4.
Crossover, Alexander.
Yes. 15. In what book does the woman who makes all the arrangements not show up in Portland and is later arrested in Belize?
Green 1.
Small steps to call.
Yes. 16. In what book is the main character of Irish descent?
Red 2. Project Census Projects.
Yes. 17. In what book is there a cat named Rickman?
Green 4.
Inkling, Opal.
Yes. 18. In what book do two children get trapped in their secret... Interruption?
Green 4.
Old Will's Place, Han.
Yes. 19. In what book does a family move to government housing?
Green 4.
Free lunch, Oval.
Yes. Number 20. In what book is a supporting character worried about the main character becoming a rude, overweight, beef-eating cowboy?
Red 4.
Sammy C. Thanks.
Yes. 21. In what book does a character sit out in the rain?
Red 4.
Old Will's Place, on.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. In what book does a character sit out in the rain?
Yes.
Red 3. Or Green 3.
Whatever manifest.
I'm sorry. Out of my mind, Draper.
Right. Oh, yeah.
It's all coming back now, isn't it? 22. In what book does a character have so much but feel so sad?
Red 1.
Crossover Alexander.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. In what book does a character have so much but feel so sad?
Yes, I guess.
Green 2.
Old Will's Place, on.
No. The War That Saved My Life by Bradley. 23. In what book is there an earthquake?
Green 4.
Earthquake, Terror, Carrot.
Whoever wrote that question should be fired. I didn't write it, so I can say it. Number 24, which is the last question of the round. In what book is a character told, no matter where you are, I will find you?
Green 2.
Old Will's Place, on.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. Maybe I get you to say it again. In what book is a character told, no matter where you are, I will find you?
Red 2.
Manifest.
Yes. Am I good with my dramatics?
Can we challenge that question?
You can challenge that question. On what grounds, sir?
Wait, in what round?
What grounds?
Like what?
In the Old Will's Place, when Miss Lillian escapes, she's like, you can't hide, no matter where you are, I will find you.
I can't speak directly to that, but I can say this. This question has direct quotes in it. So it is a direct line from a character. So coaches, if you feel that that is also a direct quote from the other book, we can do a replacement question. But there is direct quotes around it, so I don't know.
Right, which is usually, I don't know. Do you know for certain? Because I don't either. Maybe just throw it out and try to.
We can do a last number, 24 replacement question. So erase those points wherever you put them up, and we'll do another one.
Nicely done. It's okay.
Nobody got that one. And nobody got that one.
So should be 12.
Right? Nobody got question 21 or 22 correct, is that?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know if you kept track. I never kept track question by question either. Don't worry, I'll look back. Just making sure. All right, last question of round 3. Here we go. In what book does a game of hide and seek end in death?
Green 4.
Moon over Manifest, Vanderpool.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect. I'll reread. In what book does a game of hide and seek end in death?
Red 1.
Old Will's Place, on.
No, Tunnel of Bones.
Oh,
Nobody gets the point.
Oh, dang it.
That's right. Make your switches and we'll do round 4. Okay.
Oh, am I going on?
If you.
Right,
you're
Okay.
I
I do muscle spasms, they just were.
Last round of the day. You ready to kill it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Keywords are like imperative.
That's why we do the keyword project.
Yep.
I never look at them.
Yeah, me either.
Well, I mean, you're kind of answering a lot, so you might be all right. All right, round 4, number 1. In what book do all of the events occur within one 24-hour time period?
Red 1.
Earthquake, terror, carrot.
Correct. You weren't sure. Number 2. In what book do words and phrases get programmed into a device?
Green 4.
Out of my mind, Draper.
Correct. Number 3, in what book was a character accused of lying about an incident involving a horse?
Green 4.
The War That Saved My Life. Brad.
Yes. Number 4, in what book is a girl queen of Oak Hill Manor?
Red 4.
Yes. Number 5, in what book is the main character insulted by being sent to the resource room?
Green 1.
Save me seat, please.
Yes. Number 6, in what book does a boy get beaten for leaving the apartment complex? Interruption.
Green 4.
Free lunch. Ogle.
Yes. Number 7, in what book does a publisher get excited about a wait? Interruption.
Red 4.
Yes. Number 8, in what book did the main character fake sickness from a cable car ride to hide some stolen jet fighter plans?
Red 2.
Yes. I'll wait till the switch is made here so we don't get interested. Okay, number 9. Right?
Yes.
Yes. In what book does a character say, it's best to get a look at a place before it gets a look at you?
Green 4.
Project 1065.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. I beat you to it, but yeah, it's incorrect. I'll repeat. In what book does a character say, it's best to get a look at a place before it gets a look at you?
Red 2.
Manifest manifest.
Yeah, that's right. Number 10. In what book does a train stop running because of a paranormal activity?
Green 1.
Bones. Schwab.
Yes. Number 11. In what book does one of the characters miss county semifinals because his dad? Interruption.
Green 3.
I don't mind Draper.
I'm sorry, it's incorrect and a -1. Let me repeat. In what book does one of the characters miss county semifinals because his dad is in the hospital?
Red 1.
Crossover Alexander.
That is correct. Number 12. In what book does a supporting character have cerebral palsy?
Green 4.
Small Steps. Sakar.
Yes. 13. In what book does a girl take behind the scenes photos for her parents' TV? Interruption.
Red 4.
Yes. 14. In what book were buttery cookies called galetas?
Red 2.
Manifest manifest.
Yes. Number 15. In what book does a boy ask a girl if she ever gets tired of being 12?
Red 1.
Old Will's place behind.
Yes. 16. In what book does a dog eat donuts for breakfast?
Green 1.
Free lunch, Ogle.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I'll repeat. In what book does a dog eat donuts for breakfast?
Red 3.
Equatorial Carrot.
Yes. I had to think about what you just said, but yes, that is correct. You said it really fast and kind of quiet. Number 17. In what book does someone have a pair of sneakers for every month? Interruption.
Green 3.
Crossover Alexander.
Yes. 18. In what book does the main character have to act as a sympathizer to protect their family?
Green 4.
Tunnel Bones. Schwab.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. I will repeat. In what book does the main character have to act as a sympathizer to protect their family?
Red 2.
Project 1065 Jones.
Yes. Number 19. In what book does the main character's grandparent leave their teeth in a glass by the sink at night?
Red 3.
Save me a seat, please.
Yes. Number 20. In what book is a flight to Washington, D.C. canceled?
Green 4.
Out of My Mind. Draper.
Yes.
Was that good enough?
Yeah.
Number 21. In what book do characters get in line for concert tickets at 4? Interruption.
Green 4.
Small Steps. Sakar.
Yes. 22. In what book does a girl give a boy a key and a code in order for him to... Interruption.
Green 1.
Integral Pro.
Yes. 23. In what book does the mom get a job at a new Chinese... Interruption.
Green 3.
Free lunch. Ogle.
Yes. Last question of the day. In what book does a character's pony knock her off? Interruption.
The War That Saved My Life. Brad.
Yes. Good job, guys.
Had to get the last one.
She didn't even get to finish the question.
Trying to relax.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You won.